Well, the round of 8 is here. NASCAR semifinals. The best of the best are going to go try to make it to that championship 4.
I don't think anybody's comfortable right here. This round is somewhat predictable as far as the style racetracks, but nobody has a comfortable advantage going into this round. The 33-point advantage that the 5 car is the most comfortable spot anybody has.
33 is a lot, and he's definitely sitting better than the rest of them. But Larson's had plenty of problems in the first couple races of each round so far. Really anybody's game with 3 races to go.
Yeah, take a look. We have from here to here, all these cars are single-digit inside or outside of the cut line. So these are the top performers in the series. That's why they're in this round. So they're going to have to go out. They're going to have to win stages and win races to transfer. I feel like we're likely to see 3 potential winners out of this group of cars transferring to the final round. So everybody's going to be at the top of their game.
Yeah, you talk about the top of the top. I think one interesting nugget is everybody other than Joey Logano was in the top 8 in points at the end of the regular season. So chaos rounds, road courses, speedways, everything we saw, you still ended up with the top 8 from the entire year, minus one guy who also won his way into the playoffs and now has 2 wins. And the other guy that we're talk about multiple wins, Chase Elliott's the only guy with a single win, best average finish on every track we go to.
Let's take a look at the group of cars in the playoffs and where their average finishes were throughout the 1.5 miles earlier in the season. So as you said, you can see here Chase Elliott leads the field in average finishes at 1.5 miles and at short tracks. Super consistent. He's obviously going to be somebody that's going to be a favorite. But, the one that's really kind of shocking here, Kyle Larson, the most wins of the series, 6 wins. But look at his average finish. It's strong, but it's not anywhere nearly as strong as the 9. The 24 has a better average finish. So, you're going to look for hot and cold like what we see out of Larson. And the good news for them is they're hot a lot, they win a lot. So they're going to be expecting to try to capitalize on getting a win on one of these 3 races.
Yeah, we're going to have 3 of these guys potentially lock themselves in with wins, right? That's what we've been expecting. We've seen some guys upset. But I think in this round, your 2.5-mile tracks and your short track, very quintessential NASCAR, you're going to see these guys, because this is the bulk of the season, rise to the occasion. 3 will probably lock in on race wins, and 1 will get in on points. I think that's where Chase is the guy to watch for the points lock-in if he doesn't get a win, because he has the best average finish, and that's what he did all year long. You're looking at Kyle Larson like a guy who, like you said, the reason he's got a bad average finish is because a couple of those times he's going for a win, he wrecked out. So he's got to find a way to either get the job done and win or not get those wrecks for sure.
And knowing Kyle Larson in that group, they're going to be going for wins. That's what they're very comfortable at. You saw them do it again this weekend at the Roval. They came in, they had a pretty comfortable clinch scenario, and they didn't rest on their laurels. They went in, they won the race. So I expect them to be on full attack mode. The 20 car, Christopher Bell, he's sitting there and lurking. He's also a guy, much like Kyle Larson, where he has a really good chance of either winning or crashing out trying to do it. I expect him to be super aggressive and try to get the wins.
And the pedigree's there. You got Kyle Larson, won Vegas earlier in the year. Christopher Bell won Homestead last year to get into the next round. William Byron won Martinsville earlier in the year. Ryan Blaney wins Martinsville to get to the Final Four last year, right? This is the path. These guys are going to have to go for race wins to make it to the next round.
Again, we have the best cars making it into this round, and that just proves that this format not only makes it exciting in the moment, but it's also putting the best cars in at the right time.